Well, how everyone doing? My name is Robert Williams, and what we're about to do to come to you is called Marriage for Grown Folks Tip of the Week. And the tip of the week, all it is the last time we did our live episode of us. It's just a quick tip of what I felt was probably the most important part that I said of our live. So after this tip of the week, we'll come right back at you live for the next episode of Marriage for Grown Folks. I hope you enjoy it.
Because that's gonna help you get through those tough times. And because I'm gonna tell you, tough times are gonna come. The wind is gonna blow. It's just like that scripture in Matthew chapter 7. I believe it's verse 23 and verse 24. When Jesus talked about it, he said, "If you hear these sayings of mine and you take heed to those, you will be like the house that was built on the rock. And when the wind, the rain, and all these things blow on it, that house will stand because it was built on a rock." But he said, if you take these sayings of mine and don't take heed to them, you'll be like the house that was built on the sand. And when the rain and the winds and the waves blow in, it said the house fell, and it was a great fall. Why? Because it didn't have a solid foundation. It was built on sand. Now guess what? The house that built on the sand probably looked better than the house that was built on the rock. But because it had a better foundation, it's able to stand through that. So you have to have something that's going to keep y'all standing when the winds come, when the rains come, and when the waves come. When the storm come in, you need something that's going to keep you standing. So you got to have a solid foundation. So having a purpose can be, maybe not the solid foundation, but can be a purpose of help you sustain your marriage.
Sustain that foundation. And I guess that's what because we only got, a minute left. Because we was only going to be here like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So I guess the purpose of our purpose for coming back tonight, our topic for tonight, as we relaunch our Marriage for Grown Folks 45-minute live would be understanding of knowing what your purpose is. And not just in your marriage, but in your relationship, period.
Mm-hmm.
Finding and understanding your purpose, your why. Why are we here? Why are we doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. We didn't know what we was going to talk about when we got back on here because, again, we ain't been on here in 7 months. But that's what it is tonight, understanding and knowing your purpose.
Yep, and establishing a strong foundation, because that's what's going to keep you. You see, this, I don't know how tall this building is,
but it's tall. It's way up.
But guess what? It had to start with a foundation. And matter of fact, this too. If you want your marriage to keep growing and you want your marriage to keep going to another level, the higher you go, do you know they got to dig deeper first to establish the foundation, to make a building as tall as it is? Before you can go up, you have to go down.
Yeah.
So if you want your marriage to go up, maybe you need to go down on your knees.
Go down. Get down.
Maybe you need to go down on your knees and pray. That ain't no maybe to it. That's one of the foundations you need.
Prayer.
If you want your marriage to sustain and to have a strong foundation, you need to pray.
Yeah.
You need to pray for your husband. You need to pray for your wife. You need to pray for your spouse. You need to pray for your children. Prayer is one of the foundations you're going to need to sustain. And
So start there. Start there.
yeah, so go down before you go up. You want to take that marriage to the next level? Get down. You know, because God said if you humble yourself, He will exalt you. So it's the same thing. You know, so there's gonna be more.
I be down for whatever, you be down for whatever. Cause love is the name of